Imagine creating 10 YouTube videos in just one day. You know, it's possible. In fact, it's one of the main strategies that we've used to grow this channel, Video Influencers, to over 500,000 subscribers. And the way we do it is not just with batch producing videos at live events, but it's also by following a simple 7-part framework that we use for our interview show. So in this video, I'm gonna be taking you kind of behind the scenes to a recent talk that I did in Beverly Hills at a business mastermind. I was talking to entrepreneurs and startup founders about how we go to events like VidCon, Vid Summit, Video Marketing World, and we'll shoot 10 interviews in one day or in 2 days, but we follow a format, a formula, and I encourage you, this is the kind of thing you wanna create for your videos so you can get more ahead on your content, so that you can have more sanity back in your life, and so that ultimately you can grow your YouTube channel faster than ever before. So let's cut over to the training right now. And so here's just kind of how we systematized and scaled our show. And this is our weekly interview show. And so our format was just kind of an intro, of course, super powerful. Doesn't really go without saying that the hook, the first 5 to 10 seconds of your video, but I would say these days, your hook of a YouTube video could be 20, 30 seconds. It could be 60 seconds. That I think front loading your video and taking away fluff is huge. And so delivering value, there's actually something called the kick, which is every single time the title of your video, the promise of your video delivers on that value proposition, the viewer gets a kick of dopamine. And the more kicks of dopamine that you can give at the beginning of a video, the better, as far as even keeping people around to watch the video. So we really think about crafting our intro. And so a lot of times when I'm doing an interview show, I'll shoot the intro later to try to pack in as much open loops, as many kind of promises, as much curiosity as possible. And then we just do our logo sting, trying to make these shorter and shorter. I think 10 seconds is absolutely as long as it should ever be. And these days, I'm thinking it should be 1 to 3 seconds, like just a quick branded logo. People's attention spans are shorter than ever before. Then you've got your ad spot, and this is just how we do it. That just gives us a place for ad inventory. One of the ways we have not only launched our book successfully, but actually keep it ranking and keep it top of mind is that because we have a weekly show, we just drop a spot there for our own book. And one of the things we've been doing too is you get the free audiobook on Audible, pretty good affiliate commission there if people stick with Audible. And so we just say, hey, you want to get a copy of YouTube Secrets for free? Just go to tubesecretsaudio.com. If you don't have an Audible account, and download it free. Of course, people already have an Audible account. They can get it as well. And so by doing a weekly show, it really helps us just keep the book top of mind. Also for us, we've created a formula or just kind of a template where we go to live events in our industry, Vid Summit, VidCon, Video Marketing World, and we'll shoot anywhere from 10 to 20 videos and interviews all during that one time, because this project's actually a side project for us, and so it's very sustainable. Right now we're about 39 videos ahead in the can for this channel, and so our team can then just edit those videos, and again, it just kind of, it continues to be a brand lift, continues to market the book. Then in the middle, we deliver the content. And so we want it to be solid and extract as much value out of the guest as possible. We do a lightning round that becomes a show feature, right? And so I encourage you as you go into 2020 with some of you that have your own shows, what's some ways you can maybe spice it up or maybe make it more fun or more interesting by adding different moments. They don't even have to be long. They could just be something that people start to look forward to. People love the lightning round. We go a little lighter on the questions, fast on the questions. Question of the day, call to action to get engagement. That is in the show. And then, of course, the outro. And on YouTube, a lot of, it's a relatively newer feature, is now you could do these clickable end cards during the last 20 seconds of your video. Probably one of the big themes, and I think it was just mentioned about YouTube as well, is I think one of the biggest mistakes direct response marketers make on YouTube is constantly sending traffic off. We're used to maybe rank a YouTube video, deliver value, get them to an email list, get them to a landing page. To really trigger the YouTube algorithm, the best call to action to ever give is to another YouTube video. And for us, we're shooting for more like only 1 time out of 10 calling people off the platform. But what we're learning is that it builds a lot of goodwill. When you think about the marketing sequence, right? And we think of nurture sequences with email and all of those different things. On YouTube, I think of that happening before you ever get the lead, before you ever actually have the person sign up. If they've watched 1 to 5 to 9 to 22 YouTube videos, even their consumption of that content, even if they don't subscribe, is super powerful because YouTube will start suggesting the content to them because they've been watching it. Now you think that as far as nurture, that lead has become very warm before they've ever entered your world. We, on our other brand, Think Media, our main sales mechanism is just a sales process with a webinar that's automated webinar, and people can watch it at any time. And that is extremely high converting, probably not just because of the webinar and how good it is. I'm sure it could even be better, but because of how much goodwill and relationship was built on YouTube first, before they ever reached that far. You know, Think with Google released a stat. We've all maybe as marketers heard of the law of 7, that you need at least 7 touch points before you can generate a viable sales lead. That law is super old. Like it's probably a decade old now. Think with Google said it takes 21 to 24 touches before you can generate a viable sales lead. And so I think about each YouTube video as like one of those touches, of course, if you're remarketing and having relationship on other places on social media. And so, yeah, thinking about linking to other videos. And so if I do give a verbal call to action, try not to let people know you're ending the video. Like as the video is ending, you're just like, so look, you just learned about this, but what you need to watch is this next video. So if you want to check it out, click or tap the screen right there. Or for another video from Video Influencers, click or tap the screen right there, and we'll see you in the next one. And quick. And so we're always kind of trying to narrow and polish our videos to keep people on the platform, keep them in a bingeable viewing session. So I want to pass the question off to you. Do you have a format for your show? Any kind of formula or script that you follow so that you can keep your videos consistent? And next, I really want you to check out a video about the 7 C's of YouTube success. Because look, once you've got a format and once you're putting videos together, your next challenge is how do I get views and how do I get subscribers? And we actually break that down in this video that's on the screen. So just tap that video to start getting more views on your video right now, and I'll see you in that next video.